All right, session 55, the continuation of Greek culture. You're going to take the other half of the page I gave you for session 54 and find math and science. Okay, here we go. Greeks traded with other civilizations and adopted innovations from them. For example, the alphabet. They developed and discovered important mathematical concepts, which is the foundation for modern geometry. Pythagoras was a mathematician and philosopher who came up with Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, which proves the relationship between the sides of a right triangle. 300 years later, Euclid recorded geometric proofs in the elements. Archimedes invented the compound pulley. Sorry about that. Hippocrates was a doctor who studied diseases and the roles of doctors towards their patients, saying that doctors should live an ethical life, and the Hippocratic Oath is still used today. Greeks are known for poetry and drama. One of the best-known poets was Homer. During the 700s BCE, he wrote two most influential works ever, the Iliad and the Odyssey. The works are epic poems, fictional tales of wars and voyages. The Iliad is about the Trojan War, while the Odyssey is about a Greek hero Odysseus' journey home after the Trojan War. Drama, tragedy, which includes human emotions and passions, and comedy, which are humorous. Sophocles wrote many tragedies, including Ajax, Electra, Antigone, and Oedipus Rex. He added visual props, included more than two actors, and his plays have been performed for centuries. Greek language. One of the oldest branches of the Indo-European languages. Significant impact on English. Many English words have Greek roots. For example, democracy comes from the Greek root demos, meaning people. Religion. Polytheistic, belief in many gods. 12 major gods, the Olympians, lived on Mount Olympus. They believed in demigods, other minor gods who were part mortal. Each city-state paid special homage, tribute to deities they thought would protect their city-state. Political decisions influenced these messages. They believed gods and goddesses were involved in daily life. Much religion centered on myths, stories about heroes and gods that explained the world around them, and human behavior. This influenced Roman mythology and can still be seen in our modern lives. Many movies, TV shows, and novels are based on Greek mythology, as well as sayings. For example, a difficult task is Herculean. A weakness is called somebody's Achilles heel. The constellations of Orion and Cassiopeia, and the stars are named after Roman versions of gods. We have the Apollo space program, and of course the Olympics. The Olympics were athletic events that played a part in religious festivals. Eventually, the Olympics would become the most athletic religious festival. They honored the god Zeus. The first recorded Olympics were in 776 BCE and were open to free Greek men. At first, they only involved running a race. Other events were added. Every 4 years, the Greeks even measured their time in 4-year intervals called Olympiads. All warring city-states had to call a truce. Sorry, I skipped that one. Fix that for you, sorry. During the games, in the 140s BCE, Romans conquered Greece and the games were banned and were not revived again until 1896. Next topic, Alexander the Great. He was King Philip II of Macedonia, conquered Greece in 339 BCE, but was murdered in 336 BCE. His son Alexander took the throne at age 20. He became known as Alexander the Great. In 334 BCE, he conquered the Persians, then Syria in 333. Gosh, I'm so sorry about the typos. Also, Egypt, establishing the city of Alexandria. He led his forces further east to the western border of India, returning to Babylonia in 323, but he failed to set up a stable government, and he died at the age of 32. How did Greek influence, how did the conquest of Alexander the Great influence the cultures of Asia and Greece? So Alexander's conquest spread Greek ideas, architecture, and culture throughout the lands he conquered. Asian ideas and culture influenced Greece. This mix created a unique culture known as the Hellenistic Age. This lasted 200 years. Hellenistic artists created great works. Mathematicians and scientists developed works based on blending of culture and knowledge. Greek philosophy spread to Asia and Africa. By 220 BCE, Romans began to gain control of Greece, ending the Hellenistic age, but Greek culture continued to influence other civilizations. All right, I've left the summary blank here because you have a fill in the blanks, and I would like you to use the notes to complete the summary. Thanks for listening.